Well, hello! Another day in Italy. What I thought I would do today is give you an actual tour of the place that I'm staying. And the pictures online, because they are online in booking.com, look exactly like it. So I feel like I'm stepping into a storybook, and this place really is incredible. So I'm going to take you literally from the driveway and give you a walking tour on the property and then within the building. So here we go. Going to turn it around. This is where you come in. I forget how old this building is. I want to say 200 years old, and actually I'm going to take you from another way in, which is where people come in, guests that is. So they usually park over here. This is a little bit of, not a sawmill, but where they store their wood, because everything is powered with wood, even in the winery. The sauna, the jacuzzi. So here, and you can see we are really in the country here. So you walk through here. Welcome. So this is the courtyard. Little game area for some kids. I'm just going to take you partially into the garden because I believe I've done the garden in another video. And yesterday was the first day that we set up this area for people to have lunch. And so here we go. And this is for where the guests come in. Beautiful. And by the way, I just weeded these gardens. I'm like the official weeder wherever I go. Here's the cute little pond with so many frogs who give a symphony every day. So here's where you would come in. And this is a small dining room. And then we'll be going that way, and shortly there's the office. And then I'm taking you in through to the big dining room where the acoustics are great in here. So it's really beautiful at night. Our guests are in here because there's music playing, and it's just really warm and quaint, yet you have this feeling of vintage or an antiquated time. So let me turn. If you see I'm really red, I sat out for about an hour today. So this is one of the ways up to the rooms. You can see there's some really cool stuff. This looks like it was a well. A lot of stairs, stone. I mean, really just very beautiful. Look down into the courtyard. I'm going to take you up this way. And this hallway leads to different rooms. Then at the end here is if someone wants to get a massage, they get a massage in this room. You could look out the window. Well, bee hiding. Look at that. Look at that sky. No filter here, my friends. So, young girl here, I say young because she's 33, and she does most of the massages here. Her name is Francesca. Lovely young girl. She and I really get along. She does sound bath, she does qigong, massage, and then she does what they call their wild wellness experience. And I could talk about that another time. So we're gonna go. I almost fell yesterday, hit my head. Glad I saved myself. So here's another kitchen that really isn't used, but beautiful nonetheless. So here's another room. This is where they do their wine tastings. And I'm just going to, beautiful, isn't it? Oh, all this stone. They have 4 wines. It's a beautiful family story. Each wine is named after a family member. Of course, why not, right? And then there's this area, you know, typical tourist information. Their wines, another look into this spectacular room. I'll tell you folks, I really lucked out finding this place. A sitting area for the guests, lots of books for the book person. And then there's one more floor, and there are actually guests here, so I can't take you into any of the rooms. See, another look down into the courtyard. Maria, the owner, it's kind of cute that we both have the same name. We're planning a retreat here, probably next year, next spring, when everything is blooming as it is now. So stay tuned for details on that. It's going to be great. And we're collaborating on some retreats before I leave, where I could do a little more cooking and preparing and actually conducting some classes, which is lovely. So now they're forcing me a little more to speak Italian, giving me phrases, things that I would say over and over again, like things at breakfast. I'll probably do another video on the different lines that they have been giving me, because, you know, when you're in a restaurant, you repeat yourself over and over when you go to each person's table. So it's forcing me to learn the language, and I really, really want to speak Italian. I think it's so beautiful and melodic. All right, I'm going to switch the camera around again, and we're going to go downstairs. A different way this time. Yes. So this is another stairwell. Beautiful. All this masonry. So this is it. And I'm going to go outside again. And I'll take you briefly in the garden that you can walk around and see just the beauty. And in a second here, I'll keep quiet so you can just hear the nature. The birds never stop. It's really beautiful. Oh, wait, one more thing. Yeah, I hold those big buckets. They call them cassettes of wood. And over there, that building is the winery. And maybe I'll get a chance to go in there and give you a tour, but I'm not really sure. So, into the gardens. Take a listen to all the nature, and I'll bring you over to the pond, and you'll see perhaps all these frogs jumping for their lives. So this is a little wine barrel that's like a little cafe, and people, if I can open it, yeah, we've had people come and take the wild wellness experience and have some aperitivos or appetizers and wine and all that. This beautiful wisteria plant that is really a Costco for bees. Now listen. Here's a sauna, and I'll end this tour right quick because I know it's kind of long. There's where you do a little cold bath after the sauna. And if you're here, you can experience this, which I have a couple times already. Really gets super hot. And there we have it, my friends. This has been my home for the past month and another month, because my 90 days in Italy is almost up. And I hope you enjoyed this tour. I hope you consider coming here if you visit Italy. You could stay a couple days. And then there's plenty to do within an hour from here. There's a place called Alba and Naive and Acqua Terme and Torino and Asti. So much to do, so much history. The castles, the architecture, the narrow roads, the cobblestone streets, the crazy drivers. It's really incredible here. The simplicity of life, I keep talking about that, is unprecedented. And honestly, I don't know how I'm going to adjust getting back to America. I have absolutely zero stress here, and I'm not trying to rub it into anyone who has a stress-filled life, but there isn't that hustle game here. You know, maybe in the big cities, but certainly not here. Here's another wine barrel where they do sound therapy. in there. Listen to the frogs. They're having a meeting. Watch, they're gonna jump in again. They're like, dang, here she comes. Here they go. I come over here at least 3-4 times a day to try and catch them all jumping in a fury because they're scared. And I hope you enjoyed this tour. My apologies for making it extra long, yet I wanted to give you a flavor and experience where I'm living and hopefully impacting lives and teaching them things. They're teaching me things. I'm learning Italian. I'm learning how to use the bus system and make it on my own. It's really increased my confidence, you know, going into a town where you don't speak the language and then you have to communicate and get around. It's really pretty incredible. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of proud of myself for making it this long and this far, and hopefully I'll be back. They've asked me if I would consider moving here. I don't know. I miss my family and my friends, but never say never. All right, you guys. Peace until next time. I'm just a mom bringing you goodness. Stay tuned for more Italia tours. Going to Torino next week, so stay tuned.